All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Duval County Rams fan, and we're gonna go ahead and give my predictions for today's big game. Today, it is Week 3 in the NFL, and our Los Angeles Rams are playing the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who, like ourselves, are also undefeated. So it's a battle of two 2-0 teams. There is a lot of media attention and hype around both these teams. It would appear most people believe that, at the very least, both teams will make this year's playoff tournament. And some even think that I've heard that both of these teams might win. I've heard some people say Tampa Bay might repeat, and I've heard some people say that this could be the Rams' year. I try to stay away from that as much as I can. Personally, as a fan, I think we are a talented team, and I think we can win it all. I'm not sure if we will. It's we got a lot of things we have to get better at. I think they can do it, but I'm just always been of the mindset that you should enjoy each game as a singular experience throughout the season. I've always seemed to enjoy it better that way. That's just me. Last week when it was the Colts, the only thing I was worried about was winning the game against the Colts. It was all about the Colts. And I wasn't looking down the road for the Bucs. And now that we're at the Bucs, it's all about the Bucs. We got to beat the Bucs today. So, potential playoff seedings in jeopardy here for the Rams. If we come to the end of the season and we're in kind of a matchup with the Bucs for home field advantage, the winner of this game could be the tiebreaker. So it's pretty important. It's pretty important, because now they only have the one team, the number one seed, that gets the extra time off and gets the home field advantage. So we want to try and claim that if we can, because the extra time off, while I have been mixed on that, whether I like my team sitting for a week becoming cold or just playing it outright through like the wild card round, I think this year that extra week off would serve us better because of all the injuries that we've had, all the players getting banged up. It would be good to catch our breath. So, important game today. And this article here by Kenneth Arthur, he has a last-minute thoughts for the Rams and Bucs. We'll go ahead and read through this, and then I'll give my predictions and what I want to see from the offense and defense today. So, game of the week is Tampa Bay and the Rams. Both are 2-0, and a lot of storylines, as he's saying. He's going on about his podcast. Okay. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. To break down these storylines with our final chance to do so, TST writer Robert Finn and JB Scott put together a last-minute thoughts on the podcast, Tertial Times podcast channel on Saturday. Oh, okay then. And he joined them to talk about Darrell Henderson's injury, key matchups, the best players, the first two games where improvement is needed if Chris Garrett is ready to play, whether or not we'll see Jake Funk, Sonny Michel, and our predictions on the game. All right, well, guess, all right, that's just the podcast then. All right, well, here's my thing. All right. My predictions. So, what I want to see from the offense. I did a video about a little earlier in the week about how the offense, I believe, should attack Tampa Bay's defense. Tampa Bay has a incredibly strong defense, especially in the run game category. Their defensive line is stacked. They have Sue, our old teammate there, Sue. They have Vita Vea, who's a beast. They have like first round talent edge rushers sitting on the bench who might get a chance to play today. So it's they're legit on the line, and the linebackers might be the best linebackers in the league. They got you know they're they when we played them last year, we couldn't run the ball to save our lives, and I heard Sean in a press conference a few days ago say he okay, I believe, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but I heard him say, I'm hearing a lot about balance, 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 but the key is moving the ball. We need to find a way to move the ball downfield. That's all that matters. And what I took from that is Sean is basically saying we're pretty much going to go with a pass heavy attack this week. And I'm shaking my head because I understand that most of our yards are probably gonna have to come through the air. All right, I'm not oblivious to that. I'm sure, especially with Daryl's status in question, that a lot of our yards we need to get is through the passing game, and I believe Matthew Stafford can deliver. I just think it's a very big mistake to just immediately kind of mentally write off the run game and just go, oh, we'll just go in it with a heavy pass attack. I think you're setting yourself up for failure then. Okay, you're taking chess pieces off the board for yourself, Sean. Okay, I understand they're good in run defense, and your thought process is, well, if they're good at run defense, obviously we're gonna have to pass more. I get that, but it's the mentality that you're already going into it, and this is just my opinion. I don't know this, okay? I'm not in the meeting room. I'm just kind of, as a fan, breaking down what I heard him say and what I've seen other teams attack the Bucs in the past couple weeks, and how Sean's tendencies to lean towards the pass. I'm kind of getting a vibe that he's kind of more looking to the pass, to attack the pass, the Bucs with the pass this week. And you can't have that mentality. Like, you need to be able to run the ball consistently. You can't have, the one thing I can't stand is when Todd Bowles and the Bucs defense throughout the week is like, oh, they ain't going to run on us. All right, they ain't going to run on us. Yeah, they're not even going to try. They're not even going to try to run on us. So all we need to do is pin our ears back, pass rush, not even concern ourselves with the run and try to kill Matthew Stafford and make sure our coverage is good and we got him. You see that you can't let them think that way. You have to have them have in the back of their mind, oh shoot, I think they might attack us with the run, kind of keep them off balance and keep that D line from pinning their ears back and killing our quarterback. All right, so you need to keep them honest, even if you don't gain much yards through the run game. You need to keep it consistent. And I like what I saw from Sony Michel. He's a good downhill runner. Give him the ball, run some halfback dive plays. Just run the ball consistently, man. Just keep them honest. That's what it's all about. And plus, you don't want Matthew Stafford's arm to be shot by the time we get to the playoffs. You want his arm to be 100% by the time we get there. So, and throwing 60 times a game won't help with that. So, I want to see balance on offense. I want to see us attack deep downfield because I think their secondary isn't even that bad, but it's quote unquote like the weakest part of their defense, even though they're not even that weak. To be honest, this is a solid group, but attack. We got to push the ball downfield. I want to see us control the time of possession a little better. Some people say that it doesn't matter. In some ways, maybe it doesn't, but I think it does because it gives your defense a lot of rest. Our defense has been playing a lot the past 2 weeks. I would like to see them on the field less today. So, again, run game, maybe some quick slants, screens, and kind of. I would like to see them slow the game down. I want our offense to slow the game down keep them on the field for a while, and every other drive, maybe bomb it just to catch them off guard. So that's what I want to see out of our offense. Matthew Stafford, I have complete faith in him. I'm so glad he's on our team. Best quarterback we've had since Kurt Warner. I don't have any doubt in my mind now. Honestly, he's the best quarterback we've had. And as any Rams fan will tell you, we've been starving for great quarterback play. So the fact that we're seeing it with Matthew Stafford, there are no words to describe how grateful I am and how excited I am to continue to watch him play. But moving on, defense. What I want to see from the defense is to attack. There are teams who may feel like they want to keep extra defensive backs in the game to like help with extra coverage for Brady when he passes the ball. My whole thing is he's going to figure it out. He's played a long time in the league, so he knows all the coverages. So you're just setting yourself up for failure there. My whole thing is we have a strong defensive line, stack our line, and just pin our ears back and go attack Brady. He's going to beat us a few times, but we got to keep doing it. We got to keep the pressure on. All right? The goal should be from our defense is to hit Brady every play in some form or fashion, legally, of course. Now, I got to say things like that now these days. Hit him legally, in between the whistles, every play to kind of rattle him a little bit. I know it may be difficult because I know these referees, like to trip all over themselves, for Tom Brady. You put a single paw on his jersey, they quit to throw that flag, because they like to shine the shoes of Mr. Tom Brady, cater to his every whim. I understand why you might feel a little hesitant and worried about getting flagged, but my whole thing, as long as you're doing it legally, as long as you're doing it within the play, don't worry about it. And if they wanna cater to his every whim, they wanna pull some BS like that, and they might very well do it. Don't let that discourage you from doing it again the next play. Okay, as long as you're doing it legally and in between the whistle. We need to hit him. We need to rattle him. He starts throwing a little hissy fit, like anytime he starts getting hit, it's funny seeing him just throw a little his little temper tantrum, on the sideline. We need to get him. We need to get him there later today. All right, get him frustrated. He doesn't like getting hit. I don't want to see his jersey be clean at the end of the game, no matter what happens. And even if he still beats us, I want him to beat us running for his life. Okay, so Raheem, stack that D line. Attack. Show some blitzes we haven't seen before this year. Get to him and hit him every play. He's going to complete some on us. We're not going to get there every time, but we have to. Don't make it easy for him. I don't want to watch the game and watch Brady have all day to throw and looking like he's not even breaking a sweat. That will infuriate me. That will infuriate me, and I will bring that up in my instant reaction if that's what happens. So, pressure. So, to conclude, my prediction, this is a potential playoff matchup preview. We may very well see this team again. I actually expect to see this team again. So, I would like to see them in LA for a second time, despite the fact that if they do come to Tampa, I might be able to watch them. But I want us to have the home field advantage because Florida gets pretty muggy, but maybe not in the winter. All right, but I digress. I want to see it's a potential playoff preview, so I want to see us play sound, mistake-free football. I want us to see us play inspired and aggressive physical football. We need to be aggressive. We need to be physical on both sides. Brian Allen has done a great job so far. He's made me look silly. That's fine. Keep doing what you're doing, Brian. In the defense, I want you to keep doing what you're doing too. I want you to keep being physical. I want you to get this team. I need you to get home with these sacks. All right, get home and take them down. So my prediction, I do think it's gonna be semi-high scoring game. I think it'll be close. I think it's gonna be a nail biter in the fourth quarter. I do think it could go either way. I think we could end up losing this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that we come out of it with a win. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably I'd say like 35-31. I'd say probably 35-31. I think we both break 30 today in this game, and I think we probably win by a few points or so. So I say 35-31, Rams over Bucs, week 3. Let's go. Going to be a big test. We're going to learn a lot about this football team after today. So I look forward to watching. I look forward to breaking it down. Sean, to all the Rams out there, just play hard, play as hard as you can, and have fun. That's really all we can ask of you as fans. Just show the effort, show the want to, play as hard as you can, have fun. Be sure to have fun, and that's all we can really ask. So, good luck. I'll be watching. Hopefully, we get a win out of this. We get to learn a little more about the team. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go Rams. All right, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll do a little instant reaction after the game when I'm all liquored up. So hopefully, I'll be in a good mood a little later. So, as always, go Rams.